There are plenty of things we expect to see at a wedding, from the dress and the rings to a beautiful cake. But it's those extra details that can really make it a memorable celebration. Here with ideas on how to put together a truly special wedding day is Alton DuLaney, Director of Creative Services at Kate's Paperie. Thanks so much for being here.
Good morning.
So you've got a lot of great ideas to share. Your first tip is to get organized and lots of details to plan. So what's the best way to do this?
Well, the most important thing to remember is that this is a celebration. So when you're planning for your big party, how do you enjoy it? You be as organized as possible ahead of time. So get a binder, put in some pockets and some files, and then organize everything as you go. You can separate it by wedding dress, party planners, etc. And that way when you need the information, you can easily refer back to it.
Okay, now save the date cards are a good way to make sure guests plan ahead for the wedding, but you suggest if you frame it, guests will be sure to remember your day. How do you do this?
Well, everyone knows that a frame makes a great gift, but if you to the couple, but if the couple sends out a frame to their guests, what a great thing this is. You put the invitation in there or a save the date card, and that way they get it, they get to set it on the mantle, and they'll really remember the upcoming event. Plus, they have a gift ahead of time.
All right, it's beautiful. Now, invitations are also the next step, and by doing it yourself, you can create something really unique. But I'm a little curious. I mean, how hard is it to create it yourself?
Well, there are a lot of do-it-yourself kits out there. They're called imprintables, and what that means is you can actually run it through a laser printer and print it yourself. Then that has a cute little overlay on it. This one says Mr. and Mrs. So there's little kits like this that really take all the trouble out of it for you, has all the pieces, you just assemble it.
And it looks really nice. It comes out, looks professional.
It has a very professional and finished look in the end, that's right.
All right, you also recommend couples make their mark on their invites. How do you do that?
Well, a wax seal, of course, is always a great way to do it. When you close the envelope, you put the little wax seal on the back. You can also get a personal embosser. You can put your return address on this, and then you can emboss all of your envelopes before you send them out. This is another thing, great gift for the happy couple, because then when they get back and they're sending out those thank you cards, again, they'll be able to emboss their envelopes.
All right, and are you saving money by doing this?
Any steps that you do yourself, any place you use resourcefulness or creativity, it does save you money in the long run.
Okay, now the next bit of advice is to pop the question. I'm assuming champagne is involved here. What are you talking about?
You know, I always work in a bottle of champagne whenever I can, but if you take any bottle of champagne or wine, soak it in water overnight, the label will just peel right off, and then you can put on a customized label. Here I've made one, I've called it Honeymoon Fizz. This is something you can serve at the wedding. You can call it wedding wine, you can put the date on there, or it makes a great gift. Pick out a really special bottle of champagne to give the happy couple, and then put their wedding date on it.
Oh, that's adorable. Another good, unique idea, Alton, is to wrap your glasses. What's this all about?
Well, you're going to need something to drink all that champagne with, so a way to dress up the table, just tie a simple little ribbon around your champagne glasses. Here I put a name tag on there so it also works as a place card, and cheers, you're ready.
Cheers. This also brings us into the next one, which is dressing up the table. And give me some good examples of a way to make the table pop.
Well, little touches can really dress up a table. You can use lace paper and make your own placemats. You can use a roll of paper and make a tablecloth. Then, like I said, wrapping the glasses, you can wrap napkin rings. All these little things just add little decorative touches to your table. It makes it a little more special event.
And how about placing a menu on there as well?
A menu is a great way, and anything that gives a little extra personality to the table.
All right, now always in the middle of the table, we've got beautiful flowers. They're always a big part of almost every wedding, but some don't last, so you recommend paper flowers.
Well, that's right. You know, I like to say that real flowers fade, but paper flowers last and last. And with a paper bouquet, you can make a beautiful centerpiece. You can even make the bridal's bouquet, or here we've made little boutonnieres. This is just simple tissue paper and a little floral wire. It's ready to go.
And that's a paper flower.
It is a paper flower, and some people say, well, how do you do that? Well, our website, katespaperie.com, we have templates and how-tos on there, so anyone can make one of these, really.
How long would that take me to make?
Well, the first one might take you a few minutes, but after you make one or two, they come pretty quickly.
All right. Now, the gift table, it can be jazzed up to put the presents in presentation. Explain how this works.
Well, that's one of our themes, is put the present in presentation. And a great way to do that is with a handmade box, because this box is strong enough and decorative enough that you can use this later to put in your closet to organize it, something like that. But look what I've done with this one. I've cut a little hole in here. This makes a money box. That way you can put this on your reception, your gift table, and the bride and groom can get some extra tips in there. And who doesn't need a little extra money for their honeymoon?
Absolutely. And just to start off your life in general.
That's right.
All right. And you want to give your guests something to remember your day by. So you recommend packing up your wedding favors. And give me some creative ways to do this.
Well, there's so many, again, cute little boxes you can put on the table, party favors that you can give your guest a little gift to take with them. I brought a couple here to show you today. This one has like a cute little name tag on it. It's a beautiful decorative box. Simple. You just throw in a little gift in there. If that's too much work, look at this. A simple paper bag, little gift bag, has a little built-on name card. This works as your party favor, your place card, and your goodie bag. They have a little something to go.
Now, I'm assuming you also have little boxes to wrap the cake up, too, instead of just putting them in a napkin.
Right, there's boxes for all that. You can use boxes for cake, boxes for party favors, and then a lot of people send the gifts out, send some little gift out later as well.
Okay, and how do you customize your favors?
You can customize anything now. The market is really full of great customization ideas. You can make your own logo, which is really cool to do, and most custom printers where you order your invitations can do a logo for you. Then you can customize anything from napkins to decks of playing cards to coasters. We work with Rogue Confections, which is a custom chocolatier. You can have your picture even put on white chocolate, milk chocolate, or dark chocolate.
All right, keep those around there, Alton. Those look good. All right, and finally, you say guests can get into the action by making their gift wrapping match the event.
Whatever you're giving, remember it really is a present, and when you give a present, you want it to be special from you to the guest, and we've had some fun with it. We've wrapped up
oh my gosh, adorable.
Look at this. To look like the bride and the groom. It's the present for the bride and the groom. Now, this would really stand out on the reception table.
All right, Alton, thank you so much. I really like the boutonniere, too. It's a nice touch.
Thanks, Megan. I'll save some chocolate for you.
All right, and for more wedding ideas, click on to katespaperie.com. That's all we have for this edition of Now You Know. I'm Meg Oliver in New York. Thanks for watching.
ABC News Now. Good to know. ABC News Now. Good to know.